Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Phantom here. Today we're going to give you guys just a little exploration of the Van Gogh Museum and what you guys would see as you enter the museum, all of the different pictures. I don't really know all of the different specs on how the pictures were made. I'm not an expert on pictures, but it was a very interesting experience. I enjoyed going to the Van Gogh Museum. I went there in 2019 and I thought, why not make a video about this and show everyone around the world how the museum looks like on the inside. I know you're not allowed to take pictures, but most people take pictures anyways. So here we go. Now, the first picture is a piano. Now, I don't really know why people go to museums. I don't really like going to museums. I've changed. I don't like going to museums anymore. I don't really know why people go to museums, just to go there and stare at pictures. Okay, I mean, I guess. But it doesn't intrigue me. But maybe it intrigues you guys. That's why I'm doing this video. So I ended up asking a bunch of people, why do you guys like museums? I ended up asking Reddit. Mac's wife says, museums are quiet. It's a quiet place to spend an afternoon or a day free from the noise and nonsense of the outside world. I love history and art, and museums are where they keep that stuff. People love art. People love art. That's why they go to museums. And a lot of people get high and go to museums. I've heard about that too. A lot of people smoke weed and then they go to museums, and then it kind of enhances the experience. I won't deny or confirm that I was high on weed when I was going to this museum in Van Gogh. Now, the Van Gogh Museum is located in Amsterdam. It's located near the Museumplein. It's very easily accessible by train, or not train, tram, but you could take a train to the Amsterdam Central and then take a tram to the Van Gogh Museum. A tram will take you there, or a bus, and then you can just walk. So it's easily accessible for anybody. I actually got there because I had a Stadspass, which is basically a reduction on it's a reduction for people that don't have a lot of money. So it's people that are poor, like me. I got the Stadspass, the museum, because I was getting benefits at the time because I had my injured leg and whatever. But those are things for another video. Now, there was a lot of art here, and to be honest, I don't really like art. I just went there so that I could have something to do and something to look at, and maybe it was going to be interesting, maybe not. Now, there's a lot of statues there, a lot of pictures, a lot of pianos, a lot of old canon style stuff, a lot of Egyptian pictures too. I noticed that. I kind of like this Egyptian picture though. It looks really good. It looks really nice, like the detail, and it must be very difficult to make those paintings because I don't know how to make those paintings. So I think it's the intrigue also. I think it's also the intrigue of seeing someone do something that I can't do. I think that's probably why people go to museums, because they see art, and the art is maybe something that they aren't able to make. So that's why it's so interesting. That's why people watch UFC fights, because they know they can't fight at that level. You know? They know they can't do that. And that's why people become famous, don't you think? Because they do things that most people can't do and most people don't have the ability to do. So that's why they stand out. And that's why they're so intriguing. But overall, did I enjoy the museum? I did. I mean, I primarily went over there because I was going to try and do some pickup. But every single time I tried talking to the girls in the museum, it just didn't really work out very well. Like, I wasn't really getting any good responses. I think most of the time people are just at the museum because they don't really want to be bothered by anybody, right? So I guess that's another thing. But did I enjoy the pictures? Kind of. You know, in a way they were nice, I guess. But They weren't that amazing. They were all right. I think the best picture for me is the one with. There's a lot of pictures to choose from, and then there's a statue here. Pretty cool statue, right? I mean, it looks okay. It looks pretty nice. But a lot of these pictures are actually legacies from people that are racist or people that are slave owners and shit. It has a very the Netherlands has a very weird has a slave past. Like they were a major slave colony and they colonized a lot of countries like Indonesia and Suriname and all of these other countries. I feel like let's go back to the museum for a second. Let's go back to the museum topic for a second. I feel like even though I don't really like the art too much, it is kind of a great place to relax while you learn about different things, what's happening, and sometimes I like to listen to music on my headphones and just walk through the museum and experience all of the different things around me and look at all of these other great pictures from all these great artists around the world. Those pictures are probably worth millions and millions of dollars, probably because of the sentimental value, because of the time zone that they were made in, because that artist has died and he can no longer produce any more paintings. So there's a unique value there. There's an inherent value there as well. There's definitely I would recommend to a lot of you guys to use some type of psychedelic, and that will definitely enhance your trip to these museums. That will definitely enhance your museum experience. It will. It will very much enhance your museum experience. That is for sure. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, guys. Now that we're coming towards the end of the video, I just want to take a moment to ask you guys to subscribe to the video and to like my video, because that really helps me out a lot to get you noticed by the YouTube algorithm. I hope you guys take this little moment to click that subscribe button and to click the like button. I know maybe it's a lot to ask, maybe it's not something, maybe you don't like the video. So if you don't like the video, then I guess you should dislike the video. Click the dislike button. I think I truly believe that you should be able to do whatever you feel, because as long as you're not hurting anybody. So if you click the dislike button, even though it hurts me, I feel like you should be able to do that, because if you don't like the video, then you should dislike it. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out. Peace.